taste just like ice cream. But I'm so icy, I go like an ice cream. That's why they don't like me.
J. Trill made this.
You know what the fuck it is. You know what the fuck going on. These bitches my enemies, not on my level, so they just pretend to be. Me and the music have really good chemistry. Presidential, but won't end up like Kennedy. Sucking dick, so she is totally mentally. Crossed over, little bitch, that's a penalty. Yeah, where your identity? Little bitch, yeah, you is just a parrot hating. Want the recipe to plankton. All this ice, bitch, I'm skating. All that talking, bitch, is faking. Head of the line, I'm playing. She shooting shit, but she grazing. She dried up like a raisin. I'm dancing with Satan. My niggas pull up and spraying. Enemies, these bitches my enemies. Guess what do you envy me?
What up, though? It's your girl, boy, Valley X. Oh, and I'm back with another motherfucking YouTube channel. Please go ahead and subscribe, like, comment down below. Let me know what you think about the videos that I've been posting. And go ahead and let me know how you feel and what you like about it. But this topic has really been weighing on me, and I only feel like it's been weighing on me due to the fact that I just ended a friendship with one of my really close friends, and I feel like I'm gonna have to do a whole nother story time about that once I kind of heal from letting that situation go. But I'm gonna express some of the shit that I'm going through because it kind of comes from the situation. Let me say. I'm kind of glad that I really am removing all this negative energy, because it's really not meant to be. I feel like if you're depressed, if you're not feeling right, if you're not happy the way you're moving, then move different. When you move different results will come to you. They don't come right away, but they come right to you as you moving yourself. It's really not hard. I don't see why people just want to sit on their back and expect for you to just keep giving them the spoon to feed off of when I'm barely trying to make it myself. I'm trying to help you while helping myself, but I'm also not walking around depressed. I'm also getting up making $1 every day. I'm also getting up and I meditate, and I get up and I do my yoga, and I maneuver my mindset to where when I do leave the house, it's gonna be nothing but positive energy and positive vibes. Can't nothing mess up your dollar unless you let it mess up your dollar. It can be them days where you just can't get past it. Cool, understand that. But by far, that wanting to be feeling pity and pettiness, that is beyond me. That settling, that is beyond me. I can't settle. I just cannot. The little taste that I get, I expect more. I expect more because that's what I want to strive for. Period. I don't see why the people that I had around me, I thought that they were on that same page, and I realized that they wasn't. So I had to dismiss them, but I did it one by one. I kept giving people the benefit of the doubt, okay, you're not gonna fuck up. Okay, you gonna move different. No. If I just do this, maybe shit would change. You feel me? If I just put this advice in your head, just put this in your head real quick, maybe you'll take it and you'll elevate from it. No, it's when people settle for a mindset and settle for what they already have, but complain about what they want, but don't do nothing about it. There's people like you just remove yourself from, because they're gonna knock down your hustle, they're gonna knock down your strive, and they're gonna knock down your positive, and you're gonna realize the more positive energy you're trying to push on this person, the more negative energy they're gonna be pushing your way, and the more blessings that you're gonna start missing, because you're giving all this good energy to a toxic, bitter person that just don't got respect for themselves at this point. And it gets to a point where I start to get a little disrespectful with it, because it's okay, I'm tired of feeling sorry for you at this point. I don't expect nobody to feel sorry for me. So when I feel like you're giving me that vibe, okay, now I'm about to give you tough love. Now I'm about to give you I'm not feeling that. Okay, I understand. We've been moping for months now. It's time to grow up. It's time to elevate. And I'm at that point where I am elevating. I'm elevating so much, I have no time for toxic stuff. I have no more I was around this person, I noticed the more toxic stuff I start doing. And it just, it came to a point where I didn't like it. And I'm like, what am I doing? Like, this is too much. Had to grab a lighter. But I was like, what am I doing? Like, this is too much. And I had to find peace. And I had to come to a choice to where, do I love myself more and I want to continue elevating, or do I love who I got around me more to keep having them in my circle and to keep trying to elevate them? And it's stressing me out. Like, it's really start stressing me out to the point because I care too much. And when I care too much and I feel like you're not, I do expect anybody that's around me, I expect them to elevate constantly. Like, constantly, I expect for them to level up. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you stop smoking. I don't care if you chose to start washing your walls. I don't care if it's something simple. I expect people that's around me to elevate all the time because that's what I'm doing. And I feel like if you just depending on one income and one bag, baby, we not thinking alike. Like, I'm on my 4th income, working on my 5th. Like, I don't got no time for settling when we ain't even made it yet. Like, there's no way. Like, it came to a point where I realized, like, you can't help everybody. Like, and the people that you try to help, they will also help you too. They will also put that energy back into you. And now the people that you putting that energy into and they not giving it right back, you're wasting your time. At this point, it's like, what we doing? Like, what you doing? Because at this point, all you gonna feel is rejection because you feel like that she or he is not gaining that energy from what you trying to give to them, and then it just gets to the point where you just don't give a fuck. It just literally gets to the point because they're showing you that they don't give a fuck. So why keep putting that energy into somebody that constantly do not give a fuck? You can give a fuck away from me. Like, that's what you're about to do, because all that negative energy and all that bitterness, it ain't helping me in no type of way. I had a friend, like, I literally stopped my business. I stopped my business for 3 months. And she didn't. And my thing is, when you don't appreciate and you don't recognize what I do, it bothers me. Because I stay going out my way for somebody. Like, I always want to see the good in somebody. I always want to see the growth in somebody. And this, it just put really, like, I noticed that when I did that, I just couldn't help her. I noticed that I just couldn't help her. Like, she always kept me around people that she knew I didn't like, or that I always had a bad energy about them, because I'm big on energy. And I feel like more within this last year, I done got so into my spiritual side that it shows. Like, it really shows in me. Like, and the fact that it's like she's not trying to gain some of that to maneuver her mindset to where, okay, this happened to me, but okay, let me find some way to get a little closure on it, so I can get a little bit of understanding, so I can move different about the situation, and I can move different about how I'm going about myself now. No, that's not what she's thinking. She's thinking of, oh, okay, how can I get over it? Oh, how can I get by today? Like, we got two different mindsets, and I just felt like I got tired of being used. Like, and it wasn't even with just this situation. It's just the people that I had in my circle. Like, I feel like I'm a healer, and I am. Like, I'm always trying to heal somebody. I'm always trying to heal somebody. But I also notice I'm also healing the wrong people. And I noticed that the more spiritual I've got, I'm like, I'm healing the wrong people, because the people that actually needed it, I pushed them away because I thought these people needed it the most. When actually these people wasn't doing nothing but holding me back from my growth. When these people overheard were trying to help me and get me to succeed into my growth. So now that I'm working on gaining that back, and I done removed all the negative energy away from me, now I'm getting on that path. I've been getting nothing but blessings day by day. But still, at the same time, it's like, you know, you healing, but you also going through your growth process. But you also acknowledging what the hell you about to keep tolerating. And toxic people and people that's just not on my level, I just cannot settle for that. Like, this conversation that I had with this person, it really ended me to even do the video, because the conversation just went all the way south. Like, I have an apartment now, and you want me to come chill with you in your room that you live in with your granny at? How? And we're friends. You feel me? If we're friends, then you won't be asking me to come to your granny's house in your room. A friend, I mean, we could be, a friend is out in public. A friend is out, you see us, what we doing. Like, it's not nothing behind closed doors. Like, you're trying to manipulate me. Like, I'm not jigging with that. Like, and the fact that that's not what it is. That's exactly what it is. And the fact that you're trying to lie to me is pissing me off even more, because I done already caught you in your BS. You cannot pimp a pimp. It is impossible. It's impossible to pimp a pimp. It's impossible. I was raised by pimps. You cannot not like real pimps, but like, when I think of pimp, when I say pimp, I'm talking about like street dudes, like street man. Like, man says I was in the street, I was with that. You feel me? Selling drugs, I was with that. Like, to me, you're not with that. Like, and I know you're not with that, because if you cared about your situation and how you living, and you tired of people doubting you, you tired of people shaming you, then baby, maybe you need to listen to what they saying, because I used to hear the same stuff, and I start, stop looking at it like somebody's talking about me. Matter of fact, let me listen to what they saying, because maybe they giving me some real advice that I ain't caught on to yet. Maybe they peeping something about me that I ain't acknowledged yet about myself. And when I actually start listening to what people had to say, they really help me. Like it's helping you, but it's tough love at the same time. And maybe you need to take it as a lesson learned, and stop taking it as somebody trying to knock you down. Take it as somebody trying to lift you up, trying to make you see something differently, trying to make you open up your mind to something that is going to elevate you. Not have you keep living at home with your mama, you feel me, trying to figure it out. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, if you are doing that, then you need to be elevating something. You need to be, okay, now next year, I'm going to be doing something. You need to be setting a goal for yourself to where you know that you're going to be in a better situation than you are. You don't want to be, you feel me, you don't want to keep going out to parties and stuff like that and keep getting drunk. And then you got to go home to your granny's house. You feel me? You're not going home to your mom's house. You're not going home to your you feel me? You're not going home to your own shit. You're going home to somebody else's shit. You feel me? And this ain't my first crib. You feel me? Like, so I got a problem with that. Like, I can't entertain no grown ass man that all he got is a goddamn car to be pulling up on. Baby, I got feet. I don't give a hell about no car. I beats them. I don't got no car. I have a crib though. You feel me? Like, I got somewhere where I can lay my head at. I got something that's mine. Like, you need to have something in your name. You gotta have something that's more than some wheels. You need to have something in your name. You gotta have credit cards. More than the chime card, baby. An actually bank account. And a chime card is not a bank account. It's not. It's not a real bank account, baby. Like, people's mindset it's crazy. Like, and I be just sitting back and thinking like, is it me? I'm like, it can't be me, because if I thought like that, I wouldn't even made it this far. If I thought like that, people won't respect me the way they do. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand. How you can settle for less, but you expect the most, and you want the most, but you ain't doing nothing to where you're going to accomplish that in the future. That doesn't add up to me. It really does not add up. Like, I used to hang around people that drink like a fish, to where I ended up drinking like a fish. Like, that wasn't helping me. That had me stop going into work, because I was so hungover the next morning to where I couldn't even function within 5 hours to get ready for work. Like it's stuff like that I literally started noticing within the last year or two, that I've noticed, like, I had to change my ways. Like, I really gotta change my ways. If I want to see my growth and my process, my YouTube, my business, if I really want to see that take off, I have to change my ways to where people's gonna take me serious because I play too much. Like, I'm a joke. Like, I joke too much. I'm not a joke, but I joke too much. Like, I play too much. Like, so it's like people only take me seriously when I get mad. But now I done got spiritual, and I'm starting to come with some knowledge, but with a mouth that speaks nothing but knowledge. People don't have to accept that. It's like, like, oh, she do got a brain. Oh, she is kind of smart. Oh, she really is in college. Oh, she really is, doing what she is. I mean, you actually see the growth if you was around me, right? If you was supporting me, right? You would actually see it. But no, it's like, I noticed that the friends that I call my friends, they're not my friends. Because if you was my friend, you would be supporting me on everything I'm doing, not trying to get me out, of what I'm doing to kick it with you or to, you feel me? Like, you get me out of my zone. You're trying to get me out of my element to where I'm not here. You feel me? Like, I'm not focused. Like, and I've been focused since I moved in. Like, I just can't settle for less when I'm on my way to the top. And I'm not ready to keep coming back down and trying to pick people back up when they're not picking themselves back up. That is frustrating to me. Like, when I was talking to one of my friends, she was like, you like a self-healer though. Like, you do help people a lot. I like helping people that like helping themselves though. I didn't help myself out of depression 3 to 4 different times. You gotta be able to cope with some stuff. You're not gonna get answers to everything that happened in your past. You're not gonna get answers to everything that happened in the future. But what you can do is cope yourself and prepare yourself for the better or for the worse, so you can expect that and not be surprised when shit happens. Like, it's not hard. It's literally a mind thing. Like, and that's what I've learned down my journey of being spiritual. Like, I've literally done like my whole damn research, like angel numbers, everything. I know everything about that now. Like, and I am so infatuated with it. Like, I take it everywhere with me. Like, it had to be in me because the way it just flew out of me when I started acting on it, it just flew out like I was blooming like a rose. I mean, blooming like a flower. Like a flower, like blooming out when it's gonna come out. That's how I feel like my spiritual side was coming out, because I literally started changing. And as I started changing, I started elevating. I started maneuvering different. I got up. I went to go get a job. I went to go move. I moved so I can see better for myself. And then with all of that, within just 8 months, God blessed me with some keys. It's like he was just like, "Her, like, you've been going so hard. Like, you deserve these." Like, it's like he was like, "Her, yeah, it's not where I want to be, but it's not about where you live. It's how you live, baby. And it's mine, and I'm by myself, so it doesn't even matter." But where are you going with this? I'm going to say, like, I'm really over trying to self-heal people that won't self-heal themselves, because I feel like if I can do it, if I didn't get myself out of so many situations to where, like, I maneuver my whole mindset to where, like, I just cannot, like, I cannot go back to that. Like, I cannot go back to the weeping, the sorrow, the always being worried, always being in a situation that had nothing to do with me, but I'm in the situation because I care about the person I'm with. It's like the people that I was around, they always put me in situations where I either didn't like the people or I always got a bad vibe off them. And then when I got the bad vibe off them and then I say something, I become a bitch. I become a jerk. Like, no, this is how I feel. Me expressing this as my friend, you should get me at this situation, because I would never have you in a situation like this. Like, it just kept being like a repeated thing. And it's like, I understand why God was doing that to me, because I allowed it so much that I did not understand it until it just kept getting thrown in my face. It just kept getting thrown in my face. And I'm like, you know what? I can't do this no more. I can't do this. Like, I gotta change this. Because the only way I'm gonna get myself out of it is if I remove myself out of the situation. And that's removing myself out of the situation, removing the people around me, and removing the people that's not helping build you all day. But if you can't give me at least 25% of that back while I'm giving you 75, you wasn't even worth the 25% I gave you, because my 25 is always going back to your 75, period. Because I'm too loyal to people. I'm loyal and I give to people that don't give me back the same energy. And I've noticed that down my journey, and I have removed every single last one of those. Because they had to go. And they all going to get story time on them, because that's part of my growth. This is going to be my therapy, and that's what I'm going to do. I ain't nobody got no money for no therapist. And even when I was going to a therapist when I was young, they was changing too many people on me to where I just feel like I was telling too many people my business. And I just didn't. If I'm going to tell so many people my business, why would I get paid for it and collect all the dust myself? But if you like your story time, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you leave me a comment, like, subscribe. And make sure you go check out my social media, because I'm feeling the TikTok just a little bit more. So I'm going to definitely be uploading